You are welcome to my channel. Today we'll be solving a question on conversion of orthographic projection to isometric projection. Now we have this block to convert. We have two elevations on one plan, and we have been told to make this point the lowest point. That's point X, the lowest point. Like I've told you in my previous videos, that whenever the lowest point is by the left side of the elevation that you want to use, just draw your receding lines to go to the left because it is by the left corner. So let us draw our receding lines to go to the left. This, you have to do this, all the corners including this hidden line. You have to draw the hidden line in this corner too. You draw for this dotted, this hidden line too. You draw for it, this one and this one. So you can now draw parallel line here to this, parallel line to this one here up to this point, then parallel line to this vertical line here, parallel line to this one here. Now if you look at this plan, for example, you cannot see this. It does not look like this. Then if you look at this view in this direction, you cannot see this. And it is very, very important that when you look at the plan, you see this, and you look at this view, you see this. Now, what are we missing? From the plan, it shows that there's this place here, that is somewhere here to here, similarly here to here. And in the front it is shorter. It is shorter here and here. So you connect this one to this place and connect this one to this place. This one will definitely come vertically downward. Now similarly, if you look at, still looking at this view, we are supposed to have this. So if you look at this view, you cannot see this line and this line. So this one will actually need to come down like this, and this one too will come down like this. So then they will be joined this way. Now if you look at this view, now this view from the left, you see this vertical line which is representing this, you see this one which is representing this one, then you see this one at the back, because this one, this distance is shorter than this distance, so definitely you see this corner which will represent this. Similarly, you see this one which will represent this, and this one for this, finally this one for this. So that is how that portion will look like. Still, if you look at then this one will have to go backward to go and meet this. Then if you look at the plan, you can see this portion like this. It is soft, but this line here, it is actually a circle in the center. So you make it a circle in the center. So that will be the solution to the question. So let us now begin to draw it in isometric projection. The question is from 2018 Senior West African Senior School Certificate Examination for school candidates. That's for that. This is not GC, it is school candidate of 2018, paper 3. Actually, the question we are supposed to solve it using freehand sketch, but I'm using it to practice conversion of isometric projection. So let us now do the drawing. Take this one. Let us start with our V. Now if we are here making this point the lowest point, then this face will be by the left and this face will be by the right. Let us draw the vertical line first so that we can identify our left from our right. So this face will be by our right, which will have this, and this other face will be by the left, which is here. So now the total length of this is 125. Let us measure 125 first, 125. So we have to use a longer one. This is 100. This is 125. 125 is somewhere here. Now, then looking at the plan, up to this portion is 75. So let us measure our 75. 75, this is 75 here, like that. Then the height, for the height we have here to here, which is 25. You can see it here is 25, and the total height is 55. So let us measure 25 and we'll measure the 55. 1, 2, 25, then 55. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 55. So now on this face which represents this, because this X is actually, it can also be placed here. So we are seeing this face by the left and this face by the right. So that means here will be equal to this portion, and that's in the question is is also equal to this, which is 66. This face is equal to this face, which is 66. So let us measure our 66. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 66. So that is that. What else do we? Okay, now we can. Then this portion is 22. This is 22 and 22. We are now given this distance. So let us now begin to draw the lines. So just like this. We can have this one somewhere here. It will encroach into. It will encroach. We have to move our drawing a little bit downward. Let's move it a little bit downward so that it doesn't encroach into our elevations. So let's move it a little bit downward like this, this, and this. So we can now measure our 125. This 125 is here. Then measure our 66 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 66 is here. Then the height we have 25 and 55. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 55. This is 25 and that's 55. So let us one goes this way. One goes this way. One goes upward. This one goes this way. Let us transfer this. Transfer this. How do we transfer this one now? We need to transfer this one. Oh, okay. Okay, let us measure the same thing, but it's a little bit far. That is 125. This is 125. It is here, so we can do this. Then let's take it a little bit upward to 55, because the height is 55. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 55 is here. So at that point, I can transfer. Okay, I can transfer my 55 here, like this. And this one goes this way. So I can measure my 66 at the top here too. 66. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 66 is somewhere here. It's like almost, it's entering into that diagram. And my 75 here to here. Just measure the 75. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 75 here. Take it up. And this one goes this way. And this one comes this way. And it comes down to this place. So I'll now connect this together like that. So now here to here is 22. So put it here and measure 22. This is 22, and this one 2 from the corner, 10, 20, this is 22. Then this one that is here to here, it is this, which is 10. So measure 10 from the corner. This is 10. The same thing on this, from this side. Measure 10 here. So you join this one. It's not an isometric line. You also join this other one. So at this point, this one will come downward. This one too will come downward. Now, the height here to here is given here as 20. Here to this point, it is 20. So we measure 20 downward. This is our 20. So you can use your isometric line to get the other end like this. So this one can go, this one will come downward like this, and this one will this one too, over here too, you measure the height, which is 20. It is not an isometric line. 10, 20, and you join it to this one like this. So at that point, this one can come, can take this one to this place like that. So now we are left with the circle. The circle is of diameter 30. It's of diameter 30. diameter 30. So, and from here to this point is 33. It is 33 from this side. Let's measure 33. 1, 2, 3. This is 33. And on this side, that is this side, it is 38. So you measure 38 here. 1, 2, 3. This is 38. So take this one like this and like that. So we have the center of the circle. Remember, the circle is of diameter 30. Once it is a circle of diameter 30, to construct it in isometric, you have to draw an isometric square of side 30, the side equal to the diameter of the circle. So you measure 15 here and 15 here in order to get our 30. The same thing on this other side. Measure 15 here and 15 here. So that will give us our isometric square. So rule this, come here, rule this one and that one. So now you can now draw your longer diagonal like this and draw your letter A like this and like this. So you stay here now and join this one. You stay on the head of A and join the legs of A like this. Where the A is intersecting the longer diagonal, use it to complete this side. Be very careful so that you can have a smooth curve. Like that. So now you also have to check if the thickness of the hole will show inside. How do you determine that? You have to draw this same isometric square downward at a depth of the thickness here, which is 25. So how do we do that? You need to check to be sure if it will show. So let us start from this corner like this and draw another isometric square at the bottom. Now what is the height? It is 25. So you measure 25. 1, 2, 25. This is 25. So at that point you can draw. Let us bring the other 3 corners downward first. Bring this down and bring this down. So you can put this one here like this. This one goes like this. It goes like this and like this. You can see this is our square at the bottom, so it is not showing here, so you don't need to draw, and that means it will not show. If you draw the isometric circle, it will not come out here. so you don't need to bother yourself about that. So that is the solution. All you need to do is to just thicken out the layout to complete your drawing. Thickening out the layout is very compulsory, very important. You thicken out all the layout and make sure you avoid double lines. Multiple lines will reduce your mark. So that is the solution to the question of 2018 West Africa examination, West African Senior School Certificate Examination, school candidate. This one is not GCE and it is paper 3. Paper 3. So that is the solution. If you have enjoyed this video, please share the video, like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And you also need to invite your friend to subscribe to the channel. So that is the solution to the question. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next video.